Yo, what it is, Don Network family. I know it's been a while, but welcome to the Need to Know. And today, I'm touching on a very touchy, I'm touching on a very touchy subject. But anyway, yeah, I'll be talking about a very touchy subject, which I have been experiencing myself lately. But first things first, though, as you can see, I'm in a different setting, different environment. I'm actually at home right now, in my room. So yeah, I will actually be talking about, patience, and ironically enough, I've got a tattooed right there, but I have none, you know. So, yeah, man, especially when it comes to the entertainment industry, patience is one of the key things, key strengths rather that you need to have, especially, like I said, when it comes to this industry, it's very cutthroat, very demanding, and it's fast paced once you're in it, but when you're trying to get into it, it's very, very slow, and it could feel like it's dragging and you're not getting anywhere, and your career is just stagnant and nothing is really happening. Like you're knocking on doors, people aren't opening up their doors to you, and those who are trying to exploit you in one way or another, and you just feel confused because you don't know which way to go. You're taking each and every single opportunity that comes your way, which is not a bad thing. But with that being said, you're also human at the end of the day, and you're an adult, and as an adult, you have a brain to think for yourself. So you can know which situations are actually good and could actually prove to actually help your career, and which ones are not, and where you're actually wasting your time. And I know one of the things that I always talk about is doing pro bono gigs and pro bono work, and maybe you might just be trying to get yourself out there, like that, like doing pro bono work and all of that stuff, and it's really not going where you want to be, because the gigs you're getting are not gigs that seem to be pushing your brand forward. But believe me, they actually are. You know what I'm saying? And in me saying that they actually are, it's me believing that, like, in every single crowd, if there's 1,000 people in the crowd, at least 50 of those people actually loved what you did and would actually love to hear more. You know what I'm saying? So it's never a bad thing to to get at least like two people coming to you and saying, yo, bro, you did a good job, even though there's like thousands and thousands of people. You must just bear in mind and always remember that you're not there yet. Okay, so now, talking about the topic of the day. Ooh, what the hell was that? The topic of the day, which is patience, having patience. What is going on with my English today? So in regards to having patience in this industry, look, I know it's very, very stressful. Okay, and trying to make a name for yourself, and also trying to establish your brand, especially in times like these where everybody is under like these lockdown regulations, and we all indoors. There's nothing happening in the industry, and those the things that are really happening, they're just trying to make shit happen, because people can't just be sitting at home the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So for you as an up and coming artist, or up and coming producer, or whatever the case may be, it seems very difficult right now, and things are seeming very bleak for you in your career and everything. Like, I want to put it out there, you know what I'm saying, and say that don't give up. Even though things right now are seeming like they're not going your way, do not give up. You know what I'm saying? Look at it this way, that everything that we are going through right now, this whole entire COVID-19 pandemic, is affecting literally everybody. People are looking for different streams of revenue. People are losing jobs. People are being retrenched. People are being evicted from, their places of home, and there's a lot happening. Not every single industry has opened up as of yet. Things like gigs. I'm also still not back in the studio. In regards to my radio show, I actually do my radio show from home. So it's kind of like, it's very difficult to actually be present and to try and infiltrate when especially like in times like these. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say to you, the best way to actually try and put yourself out there right now is use your social media as much as possible. You know, if it means like today's a Friday, a very, very chilly Friday at that, you know, if it means that, you know, you at home, you've got nothing to do, you've got equipment, you know what I'm saying? Like, put it out there on your social media. If you're like an artist, for example, put it out there on social media. Like, hey guys, at this certain time, I'll be going live, doing like a 30-minute concert, or you know, just debuting my music or putting my music out there, you know, for 30 minutes. So please join me in regards to that. I mean, you're not making money from it, but in that way, you're actually putting yourself out there for people to actually relate and recognize who you are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got friends, shout out to Disciples of House, by the way. Shout out to Luda as well. Happy belated birthday to my nigga. You know, like they DJs, you know, and Disciples of House actually like DJs and producers, you know, and they have actually been putting in so much work, you know, in regards to the project and whatever. And they are brothers, of course, so they're like self-quarantined indoors the whole time, you know, just working on their craft, mastering their craft. And that's basically all you have to do too. Just keep at it, keep going, keep poking at it, get people involved. You know, if it means that you have to do like a 30-minute session if you're a DJ, or an hour session, like maybe on a Friday or whatever, like introduce it very slowly so that people can become accustomed to it. Don't expect it to take off immediately, because we all know what it's like, especially in this industry and trying to be out there and making a name for yourself. It's not always that easy. I just heard my mom's, and I know she's gonna call me for something, so I'm gonna continue this video shortly. Okay, I'll be back. And I'm back. So like I was saying, it's not very easy right now to make a name for yourself, but consistency is key. Okay, the more you're consistent, the more people will take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? The more you put content out, is the more people will actually start to gravitate towards you. The more you introduce a certain pattern into people's lives, you know, then I think, you know, it becomes a lot easier to actually infiltrate them and to actually sort of in a way create your niche. You know what I'm saying? Because look at it this way, even after the lockdown is done, you could still, you know, post, do 30-minute sessions or an hour session or whatever the case may be. And like, it not only goes for the entertainment industry, whatever industry you're in, you know what I'm saying? Like, give off time to other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, help where you can, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't limit yourself and don't feel stagnant because of the limitations that we're currently under due to the COVID-19 pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can to actually put yourself out there more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at it as a, I know COVID-19 is like the biggest damper. Apologies for that again, but yeah. So basically, put yourself out there in any way that you can, you know. Excuse me. And like I said, social media is your best friend right now. Okay, so do what you can. Like with me, you know, I started the Dawn Network because I felt as though, you know, I've got so many people who want to get into the industry, but don't really, you know how, and they've got so many questions that they need answers to. So this platform that I created, the Dawn Network, especially the need to know, is basically things that you need to know, you know, about the South African industry. And I always put it out there, like, yo, what would you like me to talk about? And if I'm also feeling like, you know what, let me share something, you know, because it might help someone in the long run. That's why I created the Dawn Network channel. You know, it's not about likes, it's not about subscriptions, it's not about whatever. It's just about helping you. Speaking of which, please do like, subscribe, click that little notification bell on the top. All right, and yeah, that's basically it. You know, social media right now is your best friend. Social media is our best friend, all of us, because we all going through this pandemic together. And yeah, man, let's stay home, stay safe, you know, always sanitize, you know, got the sanitizer right there. And do what you gotta do, man. Keep putting yourself out there, keep trying, man. By all means, do whatever it takes. Okay, if you've got a smartphone with the front camera and the rear camera, then you have no excuse. I don't care about quality or whatever, these apps that can improve quality these days of any video. So there is absolutely no excuse for you to actually just be sitting at home, especially if you're creative and you love to create. There's no excuse for you to be sitting at home doing nothing. Shout out to my homie Stan as well, on his daily What show, which is also another just an illustration of what creativity can do during this time of COVID. You know what I'm saying? So I'll actually link his channel in the description below, so that you guys can also go and check that out. It's pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious actually. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, that's all I think I could say, in regards to having patience. Don't stop, don't quit, don't let in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact that, as a young creative and as a person who loves to be, in the forefront of the entertainment industry, in any way, shape, and form, because thank God I am very multi-talented. Like I mentioned in the beginning, like I am a dancer. Um, I'm creative. I'm a creative. Let's just leave it at that. If you want to know what I do, please, you can check out my Instagram at @the_only_dumb black juice puppy. And yeah, man, everything I do is there. So, I always want to be in the forefront, and I always want to be a leader in everything that I do, and just like you, I'm facing struggles of my own getting into the industry, and I'm facing struggles of my own actually trying to get out there. I'm facing struggles of my own in regards to just everything in general. But I'm not letting that stop me. I'm not letting that stop my grind. I'm not letting it stop my creative process. Instead, I'm working every single day trying to perfect my craft. I'm putting myself out there each and every single day trying to perfect my craft. You know what I'm saying? And thank God for Nation Radio, who actually noticed my talent and took me in. You know what I'm saying? So even there, I'm still trying to graft very, very hard, so that by the time this pandemic is over and everything is back to normal, I just shoot for the stars. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about now. So I urge each and every single one of you to do the same. Don't let this pandemic slow you down. Have patience though. And ironically, like, you need to have patience, but don't let this pandemic slow you down. Don't let it slow down your creative process. Do everything in your power to actually put yourself out there. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say, man. That's all I have to say. Oh, another person I should give a shout out to is my sis, Osim Tandile, aka Sims. I call her Simi. I'll also link her channel in the description below for you guys to check out. She's also new on YouTube, so actually her page is growing very, very, very fast. So kudos to her. Yeah, I feel as though I think I've said everything I needed to say. So have patience, but at the same time, don't let this COVID pandemic slow you down. So like I said in the beginning, please do like, subscribe, and also click that little notification bell up on top. Follow me on Instagram at @the_only_dumb black juice puppy. This has been another fun episode of The Need to Know right here on the Dawn Network. Till next time, douche.